Hey Twilighters, it's kind of Friday. Oops. So if anyone knows who Charlie is so cool like, you'll recognize what I'm about to do now. Excuse time, it's time for excuse time. Except mine's definitely more glamorous. Okay, so first of all, my camera was dying extremely fast and we didn't have a lot of AA batteries. So that would have been hard to film. And my movie maker on my laptop is crap. It is absolutely horrible. And it doesn't work at all. So I had no editing program. And I was definitely not going to try to do my video in one take. I'm sorry. But holy crap, that's hard. Especially for someone like me. Or Sarah. You know. Lauren, she's got it down. Lucky. So I haven't been getting our messages lately, but word around Twitastic Girls is that our theme this week is to make Twilight playlist. And last week's theme was to compare a classic novel to Twilight. I really don't read a lot of classic novels. Right now, I'm gonna be reading 3 Shakespeare novels, but I haven't even started reading them. And, I will be, but I really didn't read, at all until, I didn't read at all until Twilight, and then I got hooked. So, instead, I am going to find a book on my bookshelf. Done. So, book number 1, the one I was laughing about, is Go Ask Alice. And, it's pretty much a diary about this girl who does drugs, or gets hooked on drugs on accident. She goes to a party, and it gets, in her drink or whatever, and she gets hooked on drugs. On the back it says, after you've had it, there isn't even life without drugs. And, she was served a soft drink laced with LSD, and gets hooked. She pretty much goes insane. It kind of reminds me of Alice in the Insane Asylum, and you can kind of see the creepy little picture on the front. This girl with black hair and covering her eyes, and she looks like the Grudge. Oh, she's so scary, and she just sits on my bookshelf 24/7, so she's going to go back because she's really creepy. Next book is A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. This is a movie edition. I still haven't read it, because when I first started reading it, I was really young. And I had seen the movie, but I wasn't reading the book. But, this reminds me of how much Edward cares for Bella. And how pretty much the star of the school can fall in love with the outplaced goody girl. And, I love this movie to death. Oh my god. If I really want to cry, I either watch this or the Titanic. And, I'll usually watch this because Titanic is obviously 4 hours long, and sometimes I don't have enough time to watch a 4-hour movie. Even if it means, I'll get a good cry. This next book is called Royally Jacked by Nikki Burnham. If you have read any of these books, or any of Nikki's books, they are so good. This one is about this girl who moves to London with her dad, and because her mom and dad get a divorce, and she moves to, wait, it wasn't London. It was just a European country. It's something weird. It's a weird name, I can't even probably say it. But she moves in there with her dad because her dad decides to be a chef for the king there. And she falls in love with, the prince there. And It just reminds me of Bella moving to Forks. She doesn't really want to be there, but she doesn't want to be with her. She's giving it up for... Okay, in Twilight, she gives it up for her mom, but in this book, she doesn't want to be with her mom because her mom is... Well, her mom turns out to be a lesbian. She can either stay in Virginia with her mom and her uber-organized veggie burger-eating girlfriend, or go with her dad, leaving everything she knows for someplace she's never heard of. And then she meets the guy, and he's a sweetheart. And then, so now for my playlist. They will either be on the Blue October Foiled CD, because this is, like, my favorite band. Except for now, one of my favorite songs is Blink-182, Always. Thanks to Jeremy. God, he got me hooked on that. Anyway, or it'll be on the Jonas Brothers CD. I know, Lauren, you're just cringing, but it's fantastic. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Jonas Brothers CD, because there's only, like, maybe one of them. Or two. Okay, so, first one is called Can't Have You. Song is New Moon to a T from Bella's perspective. Next one is called Sorry. I'm sorry for breaking all the promises that I wasn't around to keep. It is Edward to Bella at the end of New Moon, and it makes me cry. I'm sorry, it does. One of them that's also kind of New Moonish, but it's like a happy new moon almost, and it's called Tonight. No, we're not gonna wear this out tonight. No, we're not gonna make this right. It's like talking about Edward and Bella arguing on the ride home from her birthday party. Next one is the Blue October CD. This one has a lot. That's why I chose it to be second. You Make Me Smile. You make me smile. Some kind of light at the end. Just don't forget the right then. I'm drinking what used to be said and touching the edge of her skin. Is my Edward song. It's very near and dear to my heart. Hate Me is obviously my New Moon song from Edward's point of view. Hate me today! Congratulations. Oh my gosh. It kinda sorta makes me cry. Like, it makes me tear up.
Is that seat taken? Congratulations.
It's my Jacob Breaking Dawn song. Though My Never is definitely my Jacob song. I obviously can't play it for you. So I'll put a link in the side to My Never, because that is my Jacob song. X Amount of Words is my Bella song.
Your solar bipolar panic disorder seems harder and harder and harder. Still you try to control her.
Because she's solar bipolar panic disorder. Drilled a Wire Through My Cheek is my Breaking Dawn Demon Spawn song.
So jealous, so hard to feel it.
It just reminds me of Bella having a vampire baby thing. Sound of Pulling Heaven Down.
I assemble all the sand that cover wedding beaches to build a castle so your mom would have a place to stay.
This is my Twilight series in general song. Okay, and the last song is called Calling You.
If you're sleeping or you're dreaming, if you're dreaming or you're dreaming of me.
This is my Eclipse Edward to Bella song. there's not a lot of Eclipse songs. That's hard to find. The lyrics just tell it all. It says stuff like, I can't believe you actually picked me. Pretty self-explanatory.